Morning. This is Boston Jimmy from Stogie Press magazine online, and we're here today with Danny DiFabio, the man behind Rodriguez Cigars. Danny, I just noticing once again, I can't help but notice every time I look at my site statistics how much Rodriguez Cigars are coming up on my site. It seems like everybody's going to Key West for holidays. They find my site, and then they find you. So, how's things going since last year when we spoke?
Well, things have been going really well. The company's been growing. And I'm very, very fortunate to be in this position because now we're starting to create some national attention, in regards to our company. Being that we're the oldest company in the Florida Keys, that we've been around for 31 years. We've had a lot of loyalty. And now, since I've taken over for the past 4 years, I now wanted to branch off into now the national and international market, and we've been doing so. And I just can't thank a lot of the supporters like you and the people that work for us to make this happen. Our partners, such as the Gates Hotel.
Gates. So let's talk quickly about the Gates. I mean, you hooked me up to go into the Gates this afternoon, so I'm going to have it. I haven't been there yet. We talked about this last year. We'll be taking some photos for this interview, so we'll have those also on site. But tell me a little bit about this Gates Hotel.
Well, the Gates Hotel is a Key West influenced type of a resort that came from New York and wanted to exploit old world Key West and the history behind Key West in regards to the rum running, the overall decor, and the feel when you walk into this establishment. It's very islandy. All you see is a lot of nice island furniture, a lot of island art all over the walls. They have a beautiful bar called Rum Row that shows a lot of photos and pieces of history throughout the bar on rum running here in Key West, and which was happening around the 1920s to the 40s. Also, we have an outdoor cigar lounge there, the Rodriguez Cigar Lounge, which is the first cigar lounge ever in a hotel in the Florida Keys, which is pretty unique considering that the tobacco industry has been here for many years.
Sure.
It's a very trendy hotel. It has great amenities, again, with their bar and the cigar lounge in it. It's right on the water. It's capturing the element of Key West and island luxury.
Which is a lot of what your cigar line is all about. All about the Florida Keys. We briefly talked yesterday about where you're taking this, how you want to be the player in the Florida Keys. Talk a little bit about the future. What are you looking at for 2016 now that you've had a good 2015?
Well, our plans for 2016 are not going to change. We're continuing to grow. Now the approach that we've been taking is to now infiltrate high-end hotels and boutique resorts all throughout the Florida Keys to create more of a presence about our company to visitors from all over the world. Being that I'm from Key West, this community means so much to me, and I want to be able to show many people throughout the world what Rodriguez Cigars is about throughout the quality of our product and the type of experience that people come to our store. And that's something that's very, very important because this is my home turf. I want to be able to, create awareness and have a very, very strong presence on our home turf. And the first thing is the caliber of our products, to showing connoisseurs, cigar lovers, and even the novice smokers that just want to have a great cigar while they're on vacation. That approach is something that we're looking forward to taking deeper into 2016 and also into now the national market and hopefully the international market of cigars.
Now, your cigar lines now include how many blends?
We have 4 right now. We have the vintage 1925 series, which we manufacture in-house, consisting of Panatellas, Lanceros, and Cigarillos. We have the Reserva Privada, which is manufactured in our facility in Miami. And I'm proud to say that one of our family members is a cigar roller at that facility. Her name is Mariuska Rodriguez. And she's been rolling cigars now for over 20 years. It began in Cuba. And she is fantastic. She is such a professional. She takes a great deal of pride in her work. And it's pretty unique to have a family member that's working for you, but working in the trenches manufacturing the product as opposed to just being in the office. And I find that very, very special. The next line is our Series 84, which is manufactured in Nicaragua, in Esteli. The Series 84 Maduro as well, manufactured in Esteli by one of my good friends, my business partner, Guillermo Pena, who you'll be proud to working with now for about 3.5 years now.
And are you looking at new blends, something interesting for maybe 2016? Add to the line?
Yes, we have a line now that we've been working with and blending now for about a year and a half. It's called the XO Vintage. A lot of people have been waiting for this line. Nobody more than me. It's going to be a Maduro. It's going to be a full-bodied cigar, which we don't have right now. It's going to be tailored to, people who really prefer rich, bold flavors. It's something that I really want to take my time with because this particular Maduro has been my baby for about 1.5 to 2 years, and I'm a big fan of Maduros. I like the fact that we have the ability to take our time with this and make a standout product.
And that is something that I have a lot of respect for Danny and what he has done with his cigars in the past, in the sense that he takes his time. He's not rushing into market. You're never going to get a Rodriguez cigar that if you smell the foot, you're not going to smell ammonia. It's going to be properly aged. We're sitting here in his aging room right here. These cigars sit on the shelves. They're going to age. They're going to be ready when you open that box, ready to smoke out of the box. And that is something that you don't always see.
I was taught you only get one chance to make one good first impression.
That's right.
And I really am taking that into consideration. When I took this company over, and now that's what we live by. We have a motto. It's not how many cigars you smoke; it's what you smoke. When you have the time to enjoy a cigar, you want to make sure that it's something that can just allow you to disconnect from whatever you're doing and take you to a place of just pure relaxation and enjoyment. And we feel that it's upon us, on our shoulders, to execute that by the products that we can create.
And we were talking about something special you've been doing, pairing your cigars up with fishing. So we talk about the lifestyle of cigar smoking, the luxury lifestyle. So talk a little bit about this show that you've got.
We have a couple of projects. That we have been working on now. We've actually had the opportunity to partner up with a fishing team called Team Naughty, and we're in the midst of creating a concept that a lot of people can relate to in regards to fishing and enjoying cigars. One of the concepts that we've come up with has been through a local artist called Tony Campo, and he does fantastic work creating local art with fish and marine wildlife here. And he had a chance to create a beautiful marlin for this fishing boat Team Naughty. On the side of the boat wrap is his blown up version of like an 8-foot Marlin. And it's absolutely stunning. And when we sat down, we were like, okay, this is something that is something different, something that people can relate to. And when we sat down with the fishing team and Tony, we came up with this concept called Edición Limitada del Mar. And it's still under works. It's something that it's something different, and it's going to incorporate art, cigars, and fishing. And demographically, it works for where we live. You probably wouldn't see that in Texas, or you probably wouldn't see that in Kansas, but where we live in the Florida Straits and near the Caribbean and near the Bahamas, it works. And that's something that I'm really looking forward to for 2016, is implementing that too as well.
Very good. So, so we're sitting here, we're smoking your
Series 84 Corona.
Series 84 Corona. This is a fabulous smoke. If you haven't seen it, a review of his Series 84, we have it on Stogie Press. Something special is happening in your life, you told me yesterday, that you're going up to New York this weekend for Christmas, and I think we're going to do a toast for what's going to happen.
Well, I hope she's not by the door, but I'm proud to say that I'm going to be proposing, to my girlfriend after being with her for 2.5 years. She's a very lovely lady, and it's been a blessing to have her in my life. She's been a great supporter of what we do here.
Salute it.
Salute her.
So Danny DiFabio, Rodriguez Cigars. If you've never had one, you should get one. Everybody I've seen on social media that has seen reviews on it or have talked about it on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, nobody's ever said a bad thing about these cigars. And I don't think they will. Thank you,
Cheers to that again.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.